part of the new Distortions bundle from Waves. In this video we test BERZERK, a new creative dynamic distortion wave shaper. Let's take a look. Hello everyone, welcome back to MixbusTv. Hope you're having a great day. Before we start, check the info box down below for my mixing courses on Pro Mix Academy, metal, hip-hop, recording drums, and special discounts and offer on plugins. Let's get to the video. This one is called BERZERK. It's part of the Waves Distortion bundle. It's a creative distortion unit, wave shaper. It has several modules in it. It allows you to come up with crazy sound and crazy distortions and modulation. Let's take a look at the GUIs and the functions because it has several modules. Of course, this plugin is mono stereo mid-side, so you can saturate and distort and treat mid-channel and side channel on a stereo track independently. The characteristic is this one has 10 original shapes of distortion. You can see them here in the character: buzzed, frenzy, crushed, trippy, squashed, loomy, dizzy, freaky, clipped, and fuzzed. To go along with that, it has the BERZERK function. So when you press go, you can see, especially if I increase the drive knob, it shapes randomly the curve of the distortion, the wave shaping. So it creates every time a different sound, a different wave shape that reacts dynamically to the material. You also have the order, density, and disorder. You can see you can increase the wave shaping, and that goes, of course, for all the different shapes. So every time you increase, press go, you have basically a random distortion unit every time. It's super fun. Input knob to adjust the incoming signal, and then we have the feedback, dynamic, and EQ module. EQ is pretty straightforward, just an EQ. This one is basically a gate expander. We will hear that on the material. And the feedback, this allows you to create modulation of the distortion, and you can set it to pitch or frequency. You have low and high pass filter, the speed, sine wave or incoming signal is the type what triggers this modulation, the blend button, and then for the pitch you have the octave higher or lower, internal or external sidechain, and then at the bottom you have the temperature, which controls basically the overall character of the sound of the distortion, so more cold and punchy or more warm and fuzzy. Without further ado, let's hear how it sounds. This sounds great already, so many different sounds, and I'm just messing with the character, the drive, and the density. The temperature is really cool. It really warms up the sound when you go in the red part. You will notice different volumes when I change character. That is because this is an early release. I have this plugin before the release, so that one is a known issue for now. For this one, it will not have it in the release version. And of course, you also see me pressing the HT button. This will use more CPU, but with distortion, it will make the distortion a higher quality, better sound. So wow, this is really nice, really creative. Nice fuzz, nice fuzz. I will want to try it out on guitar or something. All right, let me try something less busy, and we'll try to use the modulation here, the feedback function. This is really cool. I love the pitch and the modulation can create, along with the fact that every time you press go, even keeping the same character, it changes the saturation, the distortion, and the way it reacts dynamically to the material completely. So it's like infinite possibilities. Really cool. Let me try it on something else. Totally cool. Just for and giggles, I want to try it on a vocal to see what I can come up with.
Won't dwell on the past and the shadow it casts, so unembraceable and at last. Look it dead in the eyes, the pure sky. Always erasable, there's nothing left here for you and I. Why do we even try? There's nothing left here. We lost our whole world in one night.
Of course, it's totally, we are just experimenting.
All is erasable and there's nothing left here for you and I.
So this dynamic section is not just a gate. You can see there's up and down, rider, or dynamic. So it shapes how the distortion reacts dynamically to the material and the material itself. So let's try to play with it. There's gonna be volume bumps, so keep that in mind.
All is erasable and there's nothing left here for you and I. Why do we even try? There's nothing left here. Lost our whole world in one night. Won't dwell on the past and the shadow it casts.
So very creative too, but watch it, especially if you're blasting volume on your monitors, because some settings, the volume could go up a lot. It's very, very cool. I love how versatile it is. I love all the crazy sound you can get, and the temperature really changes the character of the distortions. So many distortion at this point, they're really infinite, because every time, again, you press the Berserk button, it shapes the curve completely differently and random. I will hook up my guitar and just try this pedal in front of a amp sim to see what crazy sound you can get with a guitar. Before doing that, I want to try it on this synth. So this is the sound we are starting with. Windows MIDI, basically. I will close this video with a random Batman shape distortion curve because it sounds really good, and if you run into it, I claim it as a MixbusTv preset. I hope this video was useful. This was Berserk, part of the new Distortions bundle from Waves. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like. Links to the plugins in the info box down below. If you have any question, either for the Q&A about this plugin, Distortion in general, leave it in the comment. Follow MixbusTv on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.